She was involved in golf basically her whole life.
It's really sort of in her lineage that Kendra would gravitate to golf.
You know, my grandfather, my great-grandfather, my great-uncle were all golf professionals. It's been a part of me for as long as I can remember. And the fact that I got to compete for Wake Forest at a fairly high level, and then to be able to take that game that I love so much and turn it into my career are experiences that I'll never forget.
This final match is between Mr. Tiger Woods of Cypress, California, and Mr. Trip Keeney of McKinney, Texas.
When I went to Wake Forest, it was about my junior year, going into my senior year. I had played in an LPGA Tour tournament as an amateur. Came to the realization that I might not be able to play professionally or want to play professionally, but I wanted golf in my life.
She loved the game of golf, but where do you go from there if you're not going to play? And she volunteered for the USGA. She got a job with the USGA, and she went from there.
And my mom, who was a volunteer with the USGA, said, well, if you want to do anything in golf administration, you need to learn the rules of golf.
And the rules book is about this thick, and there are a lot of them.
And she did score regularly 100 on the exam, which I'm still trying to do, but it hasn't happened as yet.
If there's anybody that knows more and can define the rules better than Kendra Graham, I haven't met him yet.
She's probably the premier authority on rules in the world. I mean, it's just amazing.
And I guess I had a knack for it, because the one thing, if you want to do what I ended up doing, you've got to know the game of golf. And to know it intimately as a player, that can't be taught.
Let's bring in David Fay for more on this situation. We do have a clarification on our notice to competitor.
Kendra not only knew the rules, but she could explain them to the players. No one wants to get the bad news, but Kendra did it so beautifully and so comprehensively.
I know a couple of instances where she got into situations. One of them was with Annika, and she refused to take the ruling.
We're going to have to play to the right of the screen sits. I mean, if nothing was here, I play to the right of the flag. That's just automatic. Right. If nothing was here.
And Kendra held it around. And I mean, this is the rule, this is the way it goes. When you're trying to make a ruling in a major, I mean, it can make or break the tournament for a professional. It's just so easy to get pushed around, especially being a woman in a men's professional major golf tournament. But she's so well respected that I think it's worked out very well for her.
It's really incredible that Kendra was the first female to ever officiate at an Open Championship. She was one of the first ladies to ever work on the Rules and Championship Committee at the Masters tournament. So there were a lot of firsts in Kendra's career.
We all play the same game, whether you're a girl or a boy, a man or a woman. There were many times that I was the only woman at the table or the only woman in the room, but I was used to that. I look back now and I am so happy when I go to these same championships and I'm not the only woman or the one or two women, that there's a lot more.
Setting up a golf course for a major championship is different than, football, basketball, baseball. You're playing on the same field, the same measurements. Golf is different every day.
You have to determine the length of each hole, how wide the fairways will be, the height of the rough.
And in the case of the Women's Open or the Men's Open, you want it to be the toughest championship of the year for these people, but fair.
I can say that Kendra is very good at setting up a golf course for a championship.
I now, for the past 5 years, have chaired the USGA Rules of Golf Committee and continued with the project of simplifying and improving the rules of golf.
She's made decisions that now that are affecting the game, affecting the rules of the game, affecting how the game is played. And as long as there's people around like Kendra, it'll be okay.
This is a tribute to someone who's given so much of her life to the game of golf. And she had a great foundation, the foundation of family and of friends, of the university. She loves Wake Forest. That's one thing she would always talk about.
I don't think there's anybody who knows me who doesn't know I'm a Demon Deacon. I owe everything that I've been able to do, I think, because of my start here at Wake Forest. And I'm happy to tell anybody who's willing to listen just that.
But she has been always so open and willing to engage with other people that she might see all over the world that might have on a Wake Forest gear, and just a love for Wake Forest that runs really deep.
I still think of this as home. You know, I'll say to my husband or my son, oh, I'm going home, you know, I'm going back to Wake Forest. And so the fact that hopefully they've recognized that connection, because I strongly believe that everything that I've gotten to do is because of my time here. And if I can, again, shine a light on this great university in what I do, then that means a great deal to me because of how much it means to me.